It's livable, Thomas.
Are we live?
This abode. Yeah.
We're live.
live from Studio Day, Thomas.
Except for we're not live.
We're
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert. You're not hearing us live.
Did you guys know that these aren't recorded live in your earballs? Your ear
Ball of ears.
holes.
Ball of wax. What's today's day? What's the day today?
What's today's day?
What's today's day?
March 19th.
I mean, yeah. But like,
Oh, I'm looking it up right now.
There we go.
You're today's day? I thought you were asking the day. Oh, you can Google like what time it is. And
why don't you just look at your watch?
well, I'm like, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if you're Googling what time it is, maybe just look at the corner of
Did you
your
hear that?
phone. Yeah.
That beep beep.
I heard it. I don't know if they.
It's a Casio.
Ooh, what's that? Like a kind
there it
of
went
corned
again.
beef hash.
No.
Let me look up what day it is. And I'll tell you. And we can choose. And it'll be a fun little day for us. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
There's a lot of options today. So,
Okay.
National Backyard Day.
Okay.
National Corn Dog Day.
Oh, don't even read the rest.
No.
Don't even read the rest.
National Quilting Day. National Certified Nurses Day. National Chocolate Caramel Day. National Let's Laugh Day.
It's a pretty good one.
And National Poultry Day.
Corn dog day.
National Corn Dog Day.
It's corn dog
Are you
day.
sure about that?
Absolutely.
All right. Drum roll, please. Happy. that notification really.
There we
ruined
go.
the whole. Let's do it again.
Yep.
Drum roll, please. Happy Corn Dog Day, Thomas.
Happy dog corn day.
How do you even make corn dogs? What's the deal with that? Do you like wrap it in a, or do you just like throw the dog in the
Bisquick batter.
Bisquick batter?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, we should make some right now. Pigs in a blanket.
Have you ever made deep fried Oreos?
I think so. Like once in my life. I've had
Literally delicious.
it. Literally or figuratively?
Literally.
Literally delicious.
Me and my brother used to do it all the time. You're making all the noise possible
am.
with the
Sorry.
snacks.
Check it out.
I like it.
I got
Shout out Pringles, not a sponsor.
I have a Pringle.
Oh wow! Right into the microphone. ASMR.
I hate that.
Yeah, but you're doing it.
Yeah, these are ranch Pringles.
Tasted them earlier. Did not give you my opinion. Pretty good.
They have a lasso on the container, and I think that's to make like a an illusion, if you will.
An illusion.
They are alluding to like a ranch, like life on the ranch. With that,
yeah.
with the
Also,
the
there's
lasso.
a red onion in this. I've never seen red onion in ranch. Am I crazy?
No, I mean,
I've not seen chives in ranch either.
do you know what's in ranch?
Mayonnaise. That tripped me out when I found that out.
Why?
I didn't know that mayonnaise was in ranch.
You know, mayonnaise is a great egg substitute.
It is not.
We've talked about that before.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is. We talked about that before on the podcast.
You can fry it like an egg?
No, like in baking.
Oh.
Are you good?
I'm fine, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was the stupidest interaction I've ever had with a human being.
Speaking about stupid things.
Speaking about stupid things.
Let me tell you my haircut story this morning.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Are you segueing right now?
Yep.
Did you go to that place, that one place with the last time you had a weird story about getting a haircut?
I don't know what place that was.
You can't just go get a normal haircut.
I
You
can't.
are like incapable of that.
I'm a man that
All right.
never settles. Okay, here's
All
what
right.
happened.
I'm listening.
I went to get my haircut yesterday. It was fine. Fast forward to this morning. I'm just sitting on the couch playing Fallout 4. And Danielle comes into the living room. And she walks up to me. And she like starts touching my head. And I was like, what's the deal? And she was like, this looks really bad on the sides. And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, they didn't blend it at all. And I was like, oh, are you for real? And she said, yes. So I go to the bathroom. I look in the mirror. Hard line on both sides of my head that like is just not blended whatsoever. I look like a goof, right? I see you looking at me. You got to wait till the end of the story.
I'm looking at you right now.
Okay, you're not seeing nothing, right? Here's how we go, all right? So I'm like, oh man, they screwed my hair up. Which, let me clarify, my haircut is not difficult to do. I've never had someone mess up my haircut.
Yeah, it doesn't look that hard.
Like, no matter where I go, it's always okay. Sometimes it's great, but it's always okay. So I called the place and was like, hey, my hair's not blended right, so can you fix me up?
Oh, wow, you went that far.
Yeah, so they got me an appointment in like the next hour. So I go out there and I sit down in the chair. So let's backtrack a little bit before I finish this off.
Sounds like a weird time.
I get up like several hours before Danielle. So I wear headphones to make sure that my games or whatever don't wake her up. And as soon as I sit in that chair, she's like, were you wearing headphones this morning? And I was like, yeah, why? And she was like, oh, it's just push the hair down so it looks like it's not blended, but it's totally fine.
Thomas.
And I didn't even think that would be the case. So I called.
You got all the way back out there?
I went all the way back to the barbershop and sat in a chair next to the lady that cut my hair yesterday.
Oh no.
Just to be told that I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you got to like wash your hair right before you look at that stuff.
Yeah.
You can't make rational decisions when you haven't just like washed it or something.
I went after it, dude. Didn't even think.
No, you didn't think.
Didn't even think that it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
So I can't go back to that barbershop.
Yeah, you really can't. That's really cringy, bro. I feel like that's like worst case scenario. Like on both, like either way.
She did use her clippers to go back over it for me. I think she was trying to make me feel better.
Yeah.
But she did tell me that this happens regularly with people that wear like CPAP machines. They'll get their hair cut in the evening and then they'll wake up the next morning and they'll think that their stuff's all jacked up, yeah.
Yeah, you got to wash your hair, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to use that rule from now on. I was so distraught because I was like, no one's ever messed my hair up. That's never happened. Except for my dad one time when I was in like elementary school and he gave me basically a bowl cut and everybody laughed at me at school, including a teacher.
I wonder if everybody can hear these chips. I'm like really tearing up
these
chips.
Yeah, you're after it, bud.
No mercy.
No mercy. People are going to get like halfway into this episode and be like, I can't handle it. This chip eating fool.
I am no chip eating fool. These chips are pretty good, actually.
So, hey.
So, that's a really weird story, man. I feel like, worst case scenario, they messed up your hair.
Yeah.
They would refuse to fix it. Is that the worst case scenario?
No, they would fix it. I think
the worst case
best case scenario. Best case scenario is they actually messed it up and then they fixed it and everything was totally fine.
That's best case.
That's
scenario.
best.
No,
case
best
scenario.
case scenario. Nothing's wrong with your hair.
No.
Which was the scenario.
No, that's not
best case scenario.
That's the most embarrassing scenario.
There was nothing wrong with your hair.
Best case scenario, I'm justified in my rash movements. But hey, sometimes you do stupid stuff.
Happened.
No, it's not.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Hey, but the Chop Shop, Paul Huff Parkway, great customer service.
Was that where you went?
Yeah, that's where I went.
That's weird. See, that's your problem. You keep going to weird places. You need to just go to my place that I keep telling you.
Where's that?
Listen, I'm not gonna product placement right now.
Okay, well, fine.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't.
Every time you've gone there, it's been
great.
perfectly fine
Yeah.
for you, hasn't it?
Do they serve drinks there?
Yeah.
Is it the place I'm thinking of?
Yeah. Yes, I go to the same place every time. I told you this.
Yeah, you're right. I do change the place I go every single time I get a haircut.
That's your problem.
Yeah, I can't settle, man.
Well, Thomas, look at your head for like 2 seconds. You
Can't.
can afford to settle.
I am quickly losing. I bet you that I will have to go bald in like the next, I don't know, 5 years.
Yeah, your combing days might be over.
Yeah, I barely comb now. Just hands.
Hmm.
Just hand stuff.
Yeah, well, the problem is that your hairline is receding at an alarming rate, even since I've known you.
Like Widow's Peak doesn't even describe what I have. Like a Widow Mountain.
I think you should. You could probably. You just need.
Do you
to
think
take
it's receded more for sure?
Yeah, I think you need to take action.
Dude, I would look so weird
You
bald.
need to get some Bosley, dude.
What?
Rogaine.
Oh, does that work?
I don't know. I've never actually thought about it. Does it actually work? I just know that it's supposed to. I've seen the infomercials. It's got to.
Yeah. Maybe I can
Yeah,
just put
try
some
it.
chia seeds up there.
And that's what. What?
You know,
Let's
chia
put some
pets.
everything bagel seasoning.
Yeah, there you go.
on top
Just
of your
water it. Just slather my head in Miracle-Gro.
Honestly, we laugh, but I'll tell you this right now. Maybe you do just need to water your head. And what do you use for shampoo? Do you use like Suave
Shampoo.
5 in 1?
Let
Like
me
it doubles as shampoo, conditioner, body wash, motor oil. Like,
let me tell you a little something about myself that I'm not proud of.
here we go.
I use 1 bar of soap, head to toe. Hair, body, everything. Irish Spring
Did you say one? Did you say you put Irish Spring bar soap?
in my hair, yep. I like the way it makes it feel.
There's your problem right there.
It's not a problem.
What are you doing?
It's all soap,
You're using
bro.
bar soap?
Yeah, not always.
You know who uses
but
bar soap on their head?
prisoners,
Bald people.
all that too.
They just rub the top of their skull with a bar of soap.
I didn't come here to be shamed.
Well, Thomas, this is why your hair is unhealthy.
Listen,
You don't have dandruff?
I don't think so.
Probably because you ain't got no hair.
It's kind of hard to tell though, because my hair's kind of light.
I'm gonna eat a chip in
Again?
disgust. Yep.
Dear God.
Get some shampoo and conditioner.
I have shampoo. It is 2 in 1 though.
Thomas, is the first ingredient water?
I don't know. I could go get it, but I don't
Yeah,
want to.
go get it right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go get it.
All right, we need to stage an intervention for Thomas. Here's my thing. All right. I have to look at him. So, here he is. Okay. What's the first ingredient? Oh my goodness, what is that? Is that Walmart brand?
This is Suave.
Oh my.
It says professionals on the bottle.
You do. You have the Suave 2 and oh my.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Here's the ingredients. Water.
Oh, see, I told you. Water's the first ingredient.
Is that a bad thing?
It ain't good.
Sodium C1213 parasulfate. Coca metopropylbutene. I don't know any of this. There's a lot in this.
Corn syrup.
I don't think it has any of that in it.
Suave 2 in 1 Ocean Charge shampoo and conditioner. At least it's not shampoo, body wash.
Smells good. What's wrong with like all-in-ones?
Smells like conditioner.
It's great.
What's wrong with all-in-ones?
Yeah.
Thomas, I feel like because I don't really know a lot about hair, all right? But I will say this.
Me either.
And this is a logical point. And that is, how can it be designed to do what conditioner does if it's already designed to do what shampoo does? Because they do 2 different things.
But I don't like conditioner in my hair because it makes it look greasy.
Okay.
And it's so thin
get
already, it looks bad.
Shampoo. Get shampoo.
That's shampoo.
No.
It says shampoo.
It's shampoo and conditioner.
Listen to me now.
It's literally $3.
If it says shampoo on the bottle, it is shampoo.
I'm losing it. Oh my goodness. This is why you look like a circus clown. All right.
It says salon proven
Oh my goodness.
to be just like American Crew. American Crew is expensive stuff. I used to use their pomade. There's nothing wrong with my shampoo.
I'm so disappointed in you right now.
That's okay. Get in line, pal.
Wow. Let me consult my. Oh my god. I just can't. You really do need to get some new shampoo. On a serious note, though, let's go get you some real stuff.
After this podcast, we're going to
Has
Walmart.
Danielle never confronted you about this problem?
Danielle literally rolls her eyes at me every time I tell her I use bar soap on my head.
Yeah. Well, she needs to seriously. If she loves you, if she truly loves you. All right.
Pringles down. Pringles down.
My Pringles almost came flying off the table. The rule for Betsy, our table,
No coasters.
no coasters.
Hey, talking about chips though, I saw something in the store the other day, and as soon as I saw it, I was like,
Takis?
Gotta talk about this. No, it is Reese's. Reese's. How do you say it?
It's Reese's.
Reese's.
Yeah.
That's how I say it. So Reese's cups, right?
Mm.
With crunched up potato chips inside of them. And this is not like
Why?
This is not like an advertising like, oh, try a chip with your Reese's. This is like this is made by Reese's.
Oh.
I don't understand it. Has that ever been a thing? Am I just like out of the loop?
No, I don't think that's ever been like when you're at the beach and you have to put chips in your sandwich because it's all soggy. Like that's a thing. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever like I got to put a potato chip in my Reese's. Or like even the cross-marketing thing.
That's so weird,
where it's
man.
just like, okay, we're going to sell you salsa with your potato chips, or we're going to sell milk with your cereal. Potato chips and Reese's, I don't think have ever really been.
Like, I get the sweet and salty, but peanut butter is
Looped together.
already got a little bit of salt in there. Like, you got a little bit of that in
Well,
there
did you
already.
get some? Did you eat it?
No, absolutely not. Are you kidding me?
Well, don't knock it till you try it.
I mean, I guess you're right. It seems such a weird thing.
It is really weird. It's almost as weird as using a bar of soap.
Shut up.
No wonder you got issues with cross marketing. You're like, oh, I can't use more than one thing. I have to buy it. You
Shut up.
should love it when things are 2 in 1. Potato chips and Reese's. Okay, so literally, you just made your own argument against 2 in 1 soap.
Okay, you're
You
right.
literally
You're
just
right.
did. They don't go together. They don't serve the same purpose. I'm so enraged.
This podcast is changing my life. I hope it's changing yours, but it's really changing mine.
I'm so genuinely upset. Like, I don't know why.
We're going to go
Not
shampoo
really.
shopping together.
I'm not really. I'm being a little bit dramatic, I guess, on purpose.
Yeah.
Because I'm being stupid. But
Yeah.
genuinely, you did just make an argument against, because you're like, oh, that can't be, there's no way that can work,
It's
Thomas.
silly. It can work fine.
Well, I think we should try some. Oh, my goodness, because we're going to see the Batman tonight. We can sneak some into the movie theater.
That's actually a really good
Y'all,
idea.
we're going to see the Batman, and we're going to a 9 o'clock
The
showing.
Batman. We're going to see Edward
This is
Cullen.
It's Midnight Sun, or it's Breaking Dawn.
This
Part
is
3.
Breaking Down Part 3.
Dude, listen, all I'm saying is pre-Batman podcast. I
Yep.
cannot wait for the post-Batman.
We are not
Podcast.
doing a post-Batman podcast tonight.
It'll be like 1 o'clock in the morning.
I can't handle it.
Dude.
I'm too old. I'm too old.
Damn vengeance.
Listen, there was a time
Dude.
where I didn't get home until like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning on a regular basis. That time has long gone.
Listen, I get home about 12 because I close the place I work at around like 12. So it's like 12:15 or something when I get home, about 3 nights a week. I want to go to bed at 9. That's what I want for my life. That's what I want for me.
9:30 every night, like clockwork.
Really, you get that?
Mhm.
I want to do that. I want to be and I'm in college right now, so it's like, okay, can't have that.
Yeah.
I understand. I get it. I got to be writing papers. I got to be doing things.
Got a lot of stuff to do. You're way busier
But-
than I am.
That's what I want. That's what I want in my life for me.
Yeah.
Is to go to bed early and get up, because I like to get up early.
Getting up early is the best.
You get such a jump start on the day.
It makes the day feel longer because you're awake longer. Hardly anybody is out. Have you ever been out and about in town like before 8:00?
Yeah.
It's a ghost town, dude. Nobody is out.
This town in particular is like that.
This town does not wake up until like 10:00.
Well, and it's just so overpopulated, man, and you can't get anywhere. So if you want to go to the store, I go at 7:00 in the morning because then you can get across town in 3 minutes instead of 20.
And it's also
Eat a chip.
Much less stupid people.
I am vengeance.
So, talking about Batman, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Alfred? Is that his name?
No. He was, no.
No,
Morgan
you're right.
Freeman?
He wasn't Alfred. He was like
Fox. What was his name?
Fox, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like what did he do? It's like his weapons guy or something, wasn't he? Like his right-hand man, something like that.
Yeah, so
Anyway, I'm way off topic. So, a couple weekends ago,
the Christian Bale series or whichever. Who directed that? That trilogy?
Christopher Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
So, a couple weeks ago,
Saw Morgan.
I did. Me and Danielle were not the real.
Oh, I was like,
not
did
the
you
real
really see
Morgan
Morgan Freeman?
Me and Danielle were in Pigeon Forge. So, we just went up there to have like breakfast, brunch, whatever you want to call it, with her parents because they were there for something business related. And I was like, we're not going to drive all the way up to Pigeon Forge and just stay for like 2 hours. So we went the night before, got a hotel, had dinner with them, and then had breakfast the next morning. And then we went to the wax museum there, the Hollywood Wax Museum. First time I've ever been to a wax museum. Super weird.
No kidding.
Very weird. Very
like
creepy.
Chad Michael Murray in that one movie.
You
know
lost
the
me.
one?
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Anyway, super creepy. But like Morgan Freeman is one of the first people that you run into, and his like model or whatever was actually really good. It was a little weird to me that they kind of screwed the bodies up. So you'd have like a really detailed head and a like really detailed face, and then just like they would be like way too skinny or something. Like it's weird.
Oh. Yeah. That's weird.
It's really weird. You would think they would pay a little more attention. There were some models there that were really bad too, really bad.
Really?
Leonardo DiCaprio on the Titanic display
but
thing.
How old was he in the?
Awful.
How old was his wax figure? Is he like younger Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, it was the Titanic display or whatever.
Aww.
Yeah. It was awful. Like it looked really bad, but some of them looked really really good.
Was Luke Bryan there?
No, I don't think so. Taylor Swift was, and Billie Eilish for some reason.
Yo, Billie Eilish.
Yeah, she's a new one.
Had to have been. She's like a spring chicken.
Yeah.
She's like 19 or something.
I have no idea. There's an old couple there. I say an old couple, a couple of old people, because it was like old ladies, and they had like their mom with them or something.
Wait, the old ladies had their mom? So
Yeah.
their mom was like
ancient. Yeah, she was in like a wheelchair.
Oh man, she was like.
So she comes up to it. So when you first walk in, you have like Morgan Freeman and then a couple other ones, and then Billie Eilish is like the second or third display. These old people walked up and they were like, "Who is that?" And we were like, "Billie Eilish," and she was like, "I thought so. Is she really that short?" I'm like, "How do I know if she's really that short?"
Oh, she's that short.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know how tall she is.
But I was like, "Yep, she sure is." But it was really weird, man. I don't know. I like the horror section. It was pretty cool. They had a big like alien thing, a xenomorph. Is that what they call them from the Aliens movie? They had one of those. It's pretty cool.
It's a Disney princess now.
What? What are you telling me right now?
I'm telling you that is that Paramount Plus or Paramount? Not Paramount Plus. Sorry, Paramount Pictures. Alien.
I think so.
Okay.
The one with Ridley Scott.
Not ringing any bells.
The one that like comes out of your chest.
Yeah. Was that a Paramount Films thing?
I guess. I don't know, man.
I'm telling you that Disney bought them.
Today?
No, like years ago.
Oh.
Disney Entertainment
Oh, I see what you mean.
But,
Okay,
okay.
I'm with you now.
Therefore, an alien's a girl in the movie. Spoiler alert. Alien's a girl in
Okay.
the movie. This would then stand to reason
Sure.
that Alien
hmm
is Disney princess.
My favorite Disney princess.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
If she's a Disney princess, she's my favorite.
So who's your favorite Disney princess? For real.
Let's see.
Wow.
I don't know if I know them all.
I feel like
It's definitely not Elsa. I don't like Elsa.
no.
It's
It's
not-
got to be one of the OGs.
It's not the one from Brave. I don't know what her name is. It's not the one from the New Orleans movie.
Oh,
The
Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
I know Jasmine was pretty she was kind of cool before.
Jasmine's one of the
princesses
classics.
before princesses were cool.
Yeah.
You know, because now they're like, oh, we got to make all these princesses
They're all
we got
like
to make them more
strong,
like,
independent women.
yeah, we got
all the
to
time.
we got to push that idea.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Which is nothing
Jasmine-
wrong, to clarify.
No, I'm just saying it's just
Doesn't
kind of
make for
boring
good
when we
movies all the
always have to
time.
push
Yeah.
the same idea. Come on, come
Very
up with something
boring.
new. All I'm saying is
Yeah, thrill me a little
Jasmine
bit.
was kind of that before they were doing that. I feel like
Okay, I have an answer, but I'm going to answer it for not the right reason. Let me explain.
oh no,
I love the movie Maleficent with
Sure.
Angelina Jolie.
sure.
So I'm going to have to say Cinderella just because it's the same
Or is
universe.
that Sleeping Beauty?
It's I actually
Clearly, you
know.
don't know your princess. Your princesses, is
I
that the word, or
don't.
is it princess eye?
Sleeping
Prince
I,
eye.
I
Apparently,
forgot
you don't
all
know your
about-
prince eye very well. Okay. Sleeping Beauty is kind of like, I don't really know. She's not a star. Let's just put it that way.
I'm looking this up because I don't know. And I know people that are listening to this that like Disney, they're probably like, you freaking idiot. Is Maleficent Sleeping Beauty?
Yes.
Sleeping Beauty, that is, yeah. So I guess Sleeping Beauty, that's my favorite.
You didn't even know the difference between Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella.
Don't worry about
So
it.
clearly, I guess you're just not an authority on this topic. Let's be fair.
I will say,
and we
though,
can admit that. That's fine.
I like the idea behind Sleeping Beauty. Like the whole, like, princess is cursed.
Kissing a girl without consent.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
No. Disclaimer, no.
Disclaimer,
no.
that's not real.
That's fake news.
That's fake news. I don't really like to kiss sleeping women. I take that back. I do kiss Danielle sometimes when she's sleeping. She wakes up all freaked out.
Danielle is Thomas's wife.
Yep.
Who loves him dearly.
Yep.
And
Committed. Ring and all paperwork. We got the paperwork.
I don't know, because I feel like you do. I don't know. I don't know where you draw the line with that, but we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about
Favorite
that anymore.
Batman?
Favorite Batman? Like actor? I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
It's not Keaton, is it?
I don't know, man. I do like Keaton.
I haven't seen any of the Ben Affleck. I'm gonna come clean here and just.
I did watch
Acknowledge.
Batman versus Superman. I wasn't a fan.
No, that one
Of
wasn't
him.
very good.
Well, I mean, the movie wasn't
From
good,
what
but
they-
I also didn't like him as Batman very much.
Hmm.
He just didn't have he didn't have the same, I don't want to use this word, but it's the only word I can think of. He didn't have the same swagger as, whatchamacallit did.
Christian Bale.
Yes, Christian Bale. I guess I'm going to have to say Christian Bale's my favorite as of right now, because tonight could change that.
Honestly, I'm be real with you. I think tonight, 100% will.
I think Robert Pattinson is... So, let me tell you a little bit about Robert Pattinson from my perspective, right?
Let's talk about Robert.
He got stuck in this whole Twilight kind of... Like, that's what everybody knew him for, so nobody really thought about him much. But he did The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe, the horror movie, and he was fantastic in that. So I think, based on that, he's going to be a pretty freaking awesome Batman. But let's be real. We all know the best Batman is George Clooney with his bat nipples.
George Clooney was Batman?
Oh yeah,
When?
Batman and Robin.
Oh.
Mr. Freeze, Arnold
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger. I can't remember who played Robin. Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Who
no,
was
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Poison Ivy
Was it
in that
Bane
movie?
in that series too?
Yeah, Bane was also in it. Poison Ivy was like, I've had a lot of crushes over my lifetime. I'm pretty sure Poison Ivy was the first. I think that's the first one. I think that's the first actress that I remember seeing on screen, and I'm like, I like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Because she was like, she would like kiss people, and then they'd be like,
Yeah. And there was that scene where she kissed Robin, and
then
she
he
was
had the
like,
weird thing on his
"What's
lips.
happening?" And he's like, "Wax lips."
Yeah.
It's so
That
weird.
is pretty
dude.
weird.
I watched that and I was like, "How do I get wax lips? Is that how I get women to kiss me?"
No,
Is
it's
that like a good-
no, it's not. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know, man. I was a kid.
Why are you becoming illogical?
I don't know, but I like to watch that movie for Mr. Freeze because I thought he was cool, and Poison Ivy because I thought she was hot. I did not care about George Clooney's bat nipples in the slightest.
Yeah, they did have the nipples on him.
Yeah, like literally molded into the suit.
But my question is, for why?
I don't know. There were also abs, like molded into the
Like,
suit.
okay.
Too.
Like with that? Okay. Fine.
I don't know what. Like, okay, so it's cool to have abs, but we draw the line at nipple.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, maybe he's got strong nipples.
Because abs are like, oh, okay, we're trying to give you the illusion that I'm like buff and intimidating. Okay. Our nipples? Our nipples. Okay, hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Our nipples.
Yep, ours.
Are they?
Oh, you said RARE, not our nipples.
I'm trying to. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are anybody's nipples
Anybody? Yep. Any nipple.
intimidating?
Pick an old nipple.
Are they intimidating?
Nipples?
Yeah.
Kind of.
No. Wait, what?
I don't know, man. When I see an old guy like out walking
Okay,
around,
all right.
and he's just like his lights are on, I don't want to talk to him.
All right, okay. Listen, here's the thing.
Okay.
I just want to ask them. I want to ask somebody who is in charge of that to be like, what ailed you to be like, you know what this suit needs?
Nipples.
Or do they just not think about it? Like, it was not a
don't know.
conscious decision?
It had to be a conscious decision because they had to
They
design
were
the
just
whole
like,
costume.
they were just like,
hadn't
we
used
have
their
to
costume
design
before.
this costume. Obviously, we're going to have nipples on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't even a thought. Like, they didn't sit around in some board meeting
And maybe they were
You know
just
what I
like,
mean?
maybe nipples were non-negotiable. It's just like they
And-
were there.
and, you know.
That's the title of this episode: non-negotiable nipples.
No, the title of this episode is Thomas Gets Some Real Soap.
Oh my God! Back on that. Hey, we're forgetting about Adam West.
Oh, is that the guy that was in the ones where, like, when he punched somebody,
the
they'd be like,
60s.
pow, boom, pow.
Yeah, I used to watch that when me and my brother would have to stay with my grandpa, like while we were waiting for mom to get off work.
I used to watch it. Do you remember, like, when you had VCR?
Yeah.
And sometimes if they didn't respond well with your TV, I don't know what the reason would be, it would roll, what they called rolling.
Maybe.
And so it would have these weird things that come out on, like, that would, like, run up the screen. over
Oh
and over again.
yeah, I know what you're
And it would
talking
look
about.
weird and mess up the picture.
Yeah.
I used to watch it on, like, my TV, and it would roll.
Oh.
Because we got it from a video rental place.
Okay. Hey,
So I don't know why they would do that.
do you think that a video rent, like if a play, and I'm probably super ignorant here because I'm sure this has happened already. Do you think that video rental stores could exist in a modern, like today? I think people would like the
Profit?
activity of it.
Nah.
You don't think so?
No,
But dude-
streaming's taking over.
Well, yeah, no, I get it, but like, I think it would be a really cool date night, right? So like, you get off work, you go pick up your person, and you guys like go pick a movie.
You go pick out a DVD.
Yeah, like I just think that'd be cool.
I don't think it would be
I
enough
think-
to turn a profit.
Nostalgia
So, like,
is powerful, but I think you might be right. I don't know how, like, I don't know if they would be able to sustain it. I think it would be really like I think it would boom in like the first year.
No, I don't think.
I think so. And then I think it would just
Like if Blockbuster was
fizzle
like,
out.
hey,
There's still a Blockbuster. Like I think there's still one left.
I saw like a shut down one.
Like
The other day.
there's still one that's operational. I'm pretty sure that it's somewhere in Iowa, maybe.
Really?
There is one Blockbuster that is still operational. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that no, probably not enough to keep it going. But I think if
Yeah.
it was one of those things where it was funded by personal resources by a person,
Sure.
then some people might utilize it. Maybe, I don't know.
I just think it'd be cool.
Would it be cool?
I think so.
Are you checking things off your list of
Stuff as we talk about it. Yeah. I
Is
keep
that-
a running list of stuff we need to talk about.
I mean, me too. I got something.
Go.
To cross off my
Let's
list.
do it.
I was in D.C. the other day.
Yeah. I know where this is going.
I didn't see anybody cool. Nobody
that's not
freak
true.
out. I didn't see anybody cool. But I did pass somebody on the street, not once, but 2 times. Both times I stared and was like, is that who I think it is? And then I was like, it really is, because I'm in a place where it would logically make sense for me to run into that person. So, none other than, drumroll please, Pete Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
I know. Our very own Secretary of Transportation.
Do better, Pete.
You know, well, he hasn't really been doing it. He's been on maternity leave for, like a year.
Oh my God, he got pregnant?
Well, no, I guess technically not. But anyways.
What, did they adopt? Is that legit what happened? Do you get paternity leave for adoption?
I mean, I guess if you got to take care of the kid, same thing, right?
Can you adopt babies? Is that a thing?
Thomas,
it is.
what? Yes.
How do you
What do you
do
mean,
that?
can you adopt babies? If somebody is going to give up their baby
Yeah.
after it's born,
hmm
then that's what they do. They sign it up. And then someone's like, oh, I want this baby when it's born.
But like, you never see any babies in orphanages.
Yes, you do.
For real?
Yes.
All the
Thomas.
orphanages I see in movies are always like,
Really?
children.
Have you ever seen Elf?
yeah.
It was a baby orphanage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Dude, where do you have this massive gap in knowledge right
I
there?
don't know. I guess I never
Yes.
really think about orphans
That's like the
much.
primary way that people are adopted. And also when they're really young too, in addition. But anyways, yeah, no. Him and his husband, I guess they adopted. So,
I guess
anyways.
so.
I
didn't
yeah,
know
he
you
was
had-
he was out on a walk with the kiddo in the stroller. So
Yeah. Cool. I for real did not know you got paternity leave for adopting. I guess it makes sense now that I think about it.
Yeah,
If
man.
it's a baby.
yeah, man.
Hmm.
So there you go. If you ever want a maternity leave,
You met a
you got to do 2 things.
Be gay and adopt.
There you have it. Anyways,
That's cool.
So
You met a famous person.
I didn't meet him.
How's it feel?
It
How's it
was-
feel to see a famous person?
was weird.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody famous.
Oh, yes, you have.
I honestly don't think so. I mean, like all the concerts I've been to are like C-list celebrities at best.
Really?
Yeah. Like the most famous person that I can think of that I saw
Mm-hmm.
in concert would be Brian Welch from Korn.
I don't even know.
It's the
Okay.
exactly.
So, well, you met me and yourself. We're famous podcasters.
That's true. We are B-list celebrities.
You're A-list in my heart.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're A-list in my heart too.
Thanks.
We're walking down the red carpet hand in hand.
Hey, can we get
Paternity
maternity leave? Hey, yo.
Oh my God! With this again?
Enlist today. Yeah. So
Shout out TikTok.
I don't know how
We still need to make a TikTok.
Man, you're really all about making that TikTok. Thing.
Still
You
need
know
to do
how
it.
long we've been going? on
About
this?
40 minutes probably.
All right.
Hold on,
We'll
I'll tell
talk
you.
about a few more things.
There you
Probably.
Boom.
Oh yeah, we're doing
Casio,
really good.
baby.
We're doing really good. Let me consult my list here.
Hey, just while you're doing that, Hey, we don't plan about what to talk about on here. We can't be consulting lists. We're going against our
You're
own.
literally consulting.
We're
a list
going against
right
our
now.
own formula.
No, we don't research if we're going to talk about a topic.
Anyway,
I refuse to research.
let me give our listeners a little something. We have 2 episodes that are and forever will be, maybe, unreleased.
Wow.
Do you guys want to hear them? Let us know.
We could just talk about the same things we talked about on them.
Can't remember what we talked about on them.
Well, you'd have to listen to it.
We talked about milk transfusions.
Oh my goodness, the milk transfusions, you guys have got to hear it. You've got to hear about that. Oh my. Oh, can you believe people in the 1850s, 1854 to be exact, in Canada? If you were a person in that is,
If you're still
if you're in
alive.
1854 Canada, what are you thinking?
So I might have said this in that episode. I don't know if I have or not, but I love how medical history is literally just a bunch of dudes going, well, that didn't work. And that's literally it.
Trial and error.
Yeah. But do you think that medical science should be a trial and error field? I mean, that's, I don't know about that. It's kind of like back in the day when they used to be like, oh, you're sick? Of course you are. Look at all this blood you have in you. We got to get some of that out of there.
They'd be like, everything was something's in the blood. They're like, you got demons in the blood.
I got to get that out.
You got not enough blood. I got to put some milk in there. It's like, hey.
You got the flu? I got some leeches. Let's get you better.
Yeah, did that ever work? Like, what is the whole thing with that practice?
Bloodletting is what it's called, and it does work.
Do they still do it?
Sometimes it depends on what it is. I think
Not with leeches, though.
no, not with leeches. Actually, I think some cultures still do,
It makes
but
sense.
but of course it's like a lot more controlled and a lot more modern. You
Yeah.
know, but it does actually legitimately help with certain things because it takes toxins out that or not toxins. That sounds like an infomercial, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like bacteria and stuff
And
out of the blood.
McJunk.
It's kind of like I've heard that they will also use like maggots on some
Oh,
on
yeah,
some
to kind of
patients.
bacteria.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
to,
like
like,
an
eat
18
dead flesh, yeah.
thing. Yeah.
But I think that still happens today. Not like in America, I don't think, but in other places.
Yeah. Well, basically the whole thing behind milk transfusions, which for those of you who do not know, is when it's basically like a blood transfusion that we do today, right, with modern, with our modern understanding of it. We do blood transfusion. We have an understanding of blood types, blah, 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 blah. They did not. They were like, milk must be just as good. The whole kind of thought process behind that was they did it to an animal once, and it didn't die. And so they were like,
That's a win.
he didn't particularly die, so mustn't be that bad, right?
Yeah, right on.
So anyways, there was even a handful of people that they did milk transfusion to.
They die.
No, that they did not die.
What, really?
Yeah.
Do you? I guess that would get filtered out in the
Right.
kidneys. I mean, it'd have to.
So like, it probably didn't particularly help, but they have no way of knowing. They're idiots.
We're talking about people who literally thought vampires existed.
Well, vampires did exist, so
Is that going to be our topic for next time? Vampires?
I mean,
We've talked about that a lot already.
Robert Pattinson. Well, apparently in Catholicism,
Actually,
I've been informed that in Catholicism, apparently vampires are very well embedded in certain teachings in Catholicism. So I don't know.
Did I ever tell you about the weird? I'm gonna call it a Bible story, but it's not in the Bible.
Is it in the Apocrypha?
I don't think so.
No.
I think it's a Jewish mythology thing.
Oh, okay.
But I came across it and I thought it was really cool. I was doing some research on actually vampires. Coincidentally enough, it's the same thing. And
yeah, they have a lot of mythical creatures and stuff in other literature.
So I can't remember what it was I was looking up, but it said something about Lilith
Yes.
being the mother of all vampires or whatever.
Right.
And I was like, that's because it had like a scripture reference or something.
Yep.
About Lilith being in the Bible, and I was like, "There's no way." Which she is kind of technically, but not the way she is in this story.
Right.
But apparently, the way the mythology goes, and I didn't do any research on this beforehand. So
No, of course
winging
not.
it.
No research. This is qualifying questions.
Apparently, Lilith was in the garden
Right. Right.
before Adam and Eve.
Right.
And she like,
I've heard this before. So even, are you familiar with the TV show Supernatural? They pulled a lot from that mythology. They had the demon Lilith, which is like the mother of all them. Yeah.
oh, cool.
Yeah. So, which is once again a little bit of a different variation.
Yeah. I think that,
anyways.
I think when she's referenced in scripture, I think she's referenced as a demon and not like a vampire or mother of whatever. Yeah. But I can't even remember where it's at. And I don't think it's in all translations.
Beats me.
Beats me. I'm not going to research it. I'm not going to tell you.
Of course not. For the show, no research.
You know what, though? I need to watch more Supernatural. I don't even think I'm through season 1.
Well,
I know there's like, 20 of them?
15.
Oh, 15. Okay, well, close enough.
Yeah. Well, season 1 through like 3 has like this dark kind of mysterious vibe to it thing going, but they kind of
very early 2000s too.
Yeah, they pull kind of out of that.
Oh, okay.
And they'll pick certain storylines and certain like season long antagonists. And it develops. They develop as a show, and and its style quite a bit. It becomes less scary, number one. Like the first season, it's like, ooh, these are a little spooky. Like, it kind of really stops that in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Very good though. I mean, if you latch on to the story and the characters, I guess it could be worthwhile.
I think that's why I quit watching it. So like the main Dean and what's the other guy's name?
Dean and Sam.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a big.
That's mind blowing.
Not a big fan.
It's really funny.
I don't know, man.
It's just this. It kind of becomes this constant, kind of character conflict, especially within Dean, which is
he's like the cool one, right?
Yeah,
okay.
He's always does what's right, but that would sometimes mean doing the wrong thing to do what is right, and so there's this constant conflict between righteousness and just like a bad boy, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, leather jacket, classic car, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's all right.
I've been watching a show called Shining Veil on Stars. It's Courtney Cox's new show.
She's still alive?
She is. she doesn't look like it.
Oh,
but
man.
It's okay. It seems like it's kind of ripping off. I don't know if I've talked about it on here or not, but there's a show called Ghosts over across the pond. And it's on HBO Max. The BBC version is. And it is hilarious. It's about this couple that inherits this really old house. And there's a bunch of ghosts in it, but like it's a comedy show. Bless you. Twice.
I think I might have seen this.
Okay. Maybe, but probably not. Let me explain. So the BBC version is really funny. And it ran for, I think, 2 years. And then CBS picked it up in America and made an American version of it. I've only seen 2 episodes of the American version, and it is awful. I won't. That's being a little unfair. It's nowhere near as good as the British version, and it feels like this Starz show is like a more adult version of both of those, and it's okay, but it's not really grabbing me just yet.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same premise. Like, this family moves into a house. It's haunted. It's got a ghost that talks to them. It's supposed to be a horror comedy, but I don't really see much comedy in it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The daughter's name is Gaynor, which is super weird.
Is that funny to you?
It's a little funny. Yeah, it's spelled Gaynor.
You're really going to ostracize the people in our audience named Gaynor?
If you are named Gaynor, send us an email at qualifyingpod or qualifyingpod@gmail.com.
Yep.
Send us an Instagram
Nailed it.
at Qualifying Pod.
A Twitter?
Qualifying Pod.
At Twitter.com.
.com.
Yeah. No, do that. It'll be. It would behoove you greatly.
Am I allowed to call you Gay if your name is Gainer? For short, Gay for short. What's up, Gay?
It's either that or Ner.
Ner might be cooler. I'm not saying Gay's not cool, but like Ner's kind of cooler.
What about? No, I guess that's really the only two.
That's all you got. Bud.
What about Butthead? How about that? How about those apples?
You could call him Gain.
I could call him late for dinner.
Hey. Never call me late for dinner.
I wouldn't do it. Dude, I'm just amped to go see the Batman right now. It's 3 hours long. I'm going to have to pee so bad.
I'm not looking forward to that.
I'm going to have to bring in I almost said epidural. I'm going to have to bring in a catheter.
So I didn't really want to see this movie. I was not planning to see it in any way, shape, or form. But when you guys invited me, I started to get excited about it. Because the last Batman movie that I not got excited about, but that I enjoyed was probably The Dark Knight.
Not even The Dark Knight Rises.
No.
I went and saw The Dark Knight Rises in theaters.
I saw it in theaters. I didn't care for
it. Liam Neeson showed back up. I was like, oh my word.
Yeah, I just didn't like Bane, first off. I thought
you didn't like Bane?
I wasn't a fan.
Bane was menacing.
I mean, yeah, he was menacing, but he's just, I don't know, man. If I'm watching a Batman movie, I want to see Poison Ivy.
Okay, Thomas.
I want to see the Joker. I want to see the Riddler is like, which he's in this one.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I'm a Joker guy. I want the Joker. Like, I watch Batman just because Joker exists. So that's who I want to see. But the Riddler is a close second. I'm cool with seeing the Riddler. Penguin is stupid, which I think he's probably also in this movie. Have you noticed how they group them like that? Because the Riddler and Penguin were both in the in the one that was back in the early 2000s. What was it called? Batman Forever?
Yeah, well, Batman Forever and then Batman Returns.
Yeah.
No, I think Batman Forever was the one with... No, that was Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin had Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy, and...
Okay, I thought Batman Forever was another. But Batman Forever was Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
As Batman. Oh, and Jack Nicholson as the Joker? Is that his name?
Yeah, but I don't think that was Batman Forever.
No. Because, Keaton did Batman Returns, and that had Penguin. So that I know.
I'm actually going to look this one up, because it's going to bother me. Yeah, Batman Forever is the one that had the Riddler, because it's Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And it's not... who'd you say was Batman in that one?
Michael Keaton.
Val Kilmer.
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the one that has Two-Face. Two-Face and the Riddler.
Oh, yep. Yep. It's an old movie.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. I liked that one pretty good, too.
That's one where he was like, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Or was that one in...
I don't know.
Because that was the Joker. That was Jack Nicholson's Joker.
So, historically speaking, every person that's played the Joker on screen, except for Jared Leto, has been fantastic.
Wow, really?
Dude, Jack Nicholson.
You're going to do Jared Leto that way?
Killed it. Heath Ledger. Killed it.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Murdered it. He was so good.
Heath Ledger was the best Joker.
I don't know.
Objectively.
Man. I don't know.
It's a fact.
Heath Ledger was the best Joker that was in a Batman movie. I think if Joaquin Phoenix was in a Batman movie, he would have taken... I think he's the best Joker, period.
Really?
But if you put him in a Batman movie, I think that... Okay, out of respect for Heath Ledger, I'll put him at a tie. But, dude, Joaquin Phoenix is fantastic. The way he... Did you watch Joker?
Yeah. No, I went and saw it in the theaters. Probably shouldn't have, but I went and saw it. They play different characters.
They are very different Jokers.
Was a person struggling with their own inner mental illness and was clinically insane. The other is just, also insane, but an anarchist.
Yeah, they were very different.
Heath Ledger was an absolute anarchist. It's not about the money.
And I think
You know?
I think that might be why I like the Joker so much, is because every time we see the Joker on screen, he's different. Because like Jack Nicholson was like an old school like gangster, like
Yep.
like that kind of guy, and then you had Heath Ledger, which like you said was like anarchist,
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to watch everything burn. I even like I liked Jared Leto. I didn't think he was like a standout performance, but the kind of, what would you call him? Like he's kind of on the gangster thing too, but not quite. To me, he was a very comic booky. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Because here's my problem with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
He was like the murderer Joker. Like
Yeah,
he's just,
to be a criminal mastermind and to be the person that always has the upper hand on Batman and is like always one step ahead and blah blah blah. I just don't see that Joker being that.
I can agree with that.
Heath Ledger, totally.
Yep.
Total freak. You know, Mark Hamill has a Joker.
Yeah, in the video games.
He voiced the Joker.
Did you play the video games?
No.
So I played.
And he was in a couple cartoon kind of.
A couple of animated movies. I played I think the first one.
Apparently, those games are really good.
The first one was really good. It was actually really solid. I think you can download them if you have Game Pass on Xbox right now.
Oh.
So I might go check it out after this. But yeah, it was
vengeance.
It was really good. The fighting, if I remember right, was really nice. It was really cool. But no, I'm excited to see it. I want to see Robert Pattinson. I want to see the new Riddler because it looks like they made him really dark.
Yeah. I just, like, I'm talking about fighting now. Like, Christian Bale's Batman and the way they did the fighting sequences, it was like, he didn't move fast and do a bunch of crazy stuff, but he would just, like, punch people.
It's very real,
and he would just punch them so hard and so many times.
How do you think the fighting's going to be in this movie?
I hope it's exactly like that.
I
hope we just see the defenseless criminals just getting absolutely mauled over and over.
You know what's really cool?
Angsty teenage vampire.
You know what's really cool?
What's really cool?
The new Batmobile. Did you see it in the trailer?
Isn't it like a Challenger?
Yeah, it looks dope.
Oh.
It looks really cool.
What's going on?
I don't know,
Dude,
man, but it looks good.
I'm so hyped. How many hours do I have to wait now?
We still got a while. Speaking of a while, we're actually coming up on an hour now.
Yeah, it's pretty much time. But
It's time. It's time to cut her loose. But hey, maybe we'll post those lost episodes. Depends on if we can get the audio right.
Depends on how much love y'all give us.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Hey, we're back. We haven't
Support
released
us.
we haven't released something in a while. Noah's been busy. I've been not busy, but Noah's been busy.
Yeah, we gotta have a guest on here pretty soon.
I'm gonna have our man Elijah,
The kingpin
the
of our trip to go see the
Elijah.
Batman.
The one that made it all happen. I wouldn't be going tonight if it wasn't for him. I'm gonna have to take a nap though, because straight up, I'm gonna fall asleep in that theater.
I am vengeance.
Should I wear sweatpants?
Yeah. Don't wear anything for all I care.
Ooh.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Wear something.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, everyone.
Thanks for just hanging out with your pals at Studio Day Thomas, and enjoy your day out there. Whether you're out on a walk or you're, at work, maybe even, or if you're driving.
Yeah, if you're feeling a little sick, pop on a couple of leeches. Turn us on. Just hang out.
Turn the podcast
on
to a state in which you can hear it.
Yeah.
In your earballs.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Goodbye.